Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. Hello everybody, a super cool lesson today that is sort of a continuation of the last lesson about 14 different ways to improve on guitar. And here I'm going to talk about 8 different ways that will improve you generally in music. That means not only on guitar, but with listening to music, with understanding music, with enjoying music. So let's begin. The first one that I want to tell you might be obvious, but not really. First one is really keep listening and listen to more good music that you love. One of the most important things in music, especially when you play music now, and you are going to enjoy more listening to it, is also to fuel yourself with new music all the time. Because new music opens you up to new instruments, to new sounds, new ways you can play the guitar. That's the first one. Second one is perhaps my favorite of everything here is look for channels on YouTube of home musicians, just like you and me, who play amazing music. There are some channels, and I'm going to link below to some channels that I really love, of people just like you and me who jam at home. Usually it's with friends who sing or play as well. And they take the music that we like, make sure it's music that you like. And the way they play that song, those songs, usually just makes me want to run to my guitar and play it as well. Third one relates to the last one, is look for guitar teachers that you connect with on YouTube. When you dig on YouTube, you will find there are so many different guitar teachers. So find the ones that you connect with, that you like their vibe, and you think that their lesson fits your level on the guitar. And you also see that practically they make you improve on the guitar. Subscribe to them so you will get notification when they make new videos. Also, I'm showing right now on screen how you can check out what are their most popular videos. And you are sure to find some gems there because these are their best videos. So that's a very fun way. I also link below some of my favorite teachers that you can check out. The next thing is really start singing. Now, a lot of people would say, hey, no, I don't have a good voice or something like that. But guess what? Nobody had a good voice or even a decent voice when he started singing. No girl or guy you meet today and sound great had a good voice, because it's just like with guitar or with anything else. With painting, when you start, you suck. But you keep working at it and you improve. So start working on your singing, because it is also going to be much more fun to listen to you. You're going to put out the full show when you play songs and sing along to them. Another thing with singing is that it really improves your ears, because this is really the only way to physically make music. You make music with your vocal cords. And then, for example, I used to have a lot of trouble with really thinking, hey, is this note higher or lower than the other one? And now with singing, it all starts to make more sense because you can feel the music. This is singing. The next one relates to singing as well, is start working on your ears. By working on your ears, you are, again, going to feel the music. You are going to be able to understand the melodies, see where the music is going. For example, how do you work on your ears? One example is to figure out the melodies of songs that you love. For example, knock, knock, knocking on heaven's doors, and so on. When you try to figure out those stuff, you get better with your ears, and your overall musical sense becomes better. The next way to become much more musical involves these babies. Harmonicas are the easiest instruments to learn. They are also the most affordable, and they are the most compact. You can always throw one in your bag or your guitar bag or anywhere. Now, I will say I am bribed because I teach harmonica myself and I got a course that teaches that. But seriously, these instruments rock. The next one is actually about writing your own songs. What do I mean by that? When you start writing your own songs and you put yourself for a minute in the shoes of the songwriter, like all those songs that you have played up until now that someone else wrote, and now you're going to be in the shoes of the guy who wrote them or the girl, suddenly you're going to have a new point of view on music. It's going to be very creative and fun. Now, you don't have to be Mozart in order to write a new song. Just pick a progression that you like, a common progression. For example, G, D, E minor, C. Start jamming along and see what comes out of it. Here I am, trying to convince you to write your own songs. And now my words are running out. The last one was a C, actually. All right. So, start writing your own songs. It's a lot of fun. Just noodle around with it. The last one that I'm going to give you, and this is by far the one thing that is going to improve you the most on the guitar without actually being on the guitar. And this involves those kind of things. When you start playing and jamming on some of those small percussion instruments, most of them are very cheap. For example, you can get a tambourine for about $10 in any store, in any music store. And just jam along, for example, to recordings of music or with friends. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. When you do that, you're going to improve your sense of rhythm tremendously, besides the fact that you're going to have a lot of fun and the jam is going to be way cooler and fun. So, really, get one of those instruments and start jamming along. You're going to benefit a lot. Anyway, I hope at least one of those ways sparked some fire in you. And go ahead and try them. You got nothing to lose, just some fun to earn. So, I'll see you in the next lesson. Peace out.